McGee's checked in. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They were a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. Boston, no good that time either.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Finney-Smith passes to Hardaway. McGee inside, working on Williams. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Outside Tatum. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Williams.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Doncic left side. Over Smart.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Here's Horford. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And Horford's got a lot of ways to beat you down low. No matter how tight the D is on him, he'll have an answer.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Here's Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Griffin's checked in for Robert Williams. Jaylen Brown comes in for Al Horford. Brogdon, he's checked in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Here's Bullock. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Here now is Dinwiddie. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. They kick it out to Green. Out to the right wing. Wood passes to Green, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Look at Wood finding ways to contribute. Sees an open man and drops a dime.
Tatum draws the double. Brogdon the pass to Brown. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. To the wing right side. From 12 feet out. That one off the back iron and out.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Dinwiddie.
That's a good contest, and when Jaylen is dialed in, he is an elite defender.
19. The Mavericks. 19.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking, get the ball in the paint.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
A huge reason they're up. Offensive rebounding. Great hustle.
And now, let's check out games in progress from around the NBA. The Washington Wizards right now trailing the Lakers out in Los Angeles. That could go either way as it comes down to the closing moments.
Both teams playing hard. Love the intensity.
All signs are it's going down to the wire.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Al Horford with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming year.
Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Onto the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Tatum. And shot on the way. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Dinwiddie. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Powell kicks to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Hardaway. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Horford. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And the second free throw, good.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Boston trailing. Smart finds Brown. Smart deciding where to go with it. Outside, White. Pass to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 4. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Horford, no luck. Dallas shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. The drive by Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the Celtics with the top defense last year, they are so great at switching everything, making the most of their personnel.
And the switching on defense that the Celtics do, it really disrupts teams.
And you don't really have mismatches to hunt. And you got guys like Smart and Williams that are out there putting pressure on shooters as well.
Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Now here's Brown, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Doncic. Out to Hardaway. Passes it to Doncic. To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. And the layup is good. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 5 now for the man.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Hardaway with the steal. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. The Mavericks also with a sub. Kleba's checked in. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Dinwiddie with the bucket, and the Mavericks lead by 8.
They haven't looked the same on defense during this second half. Seems like they are relaxing and allowing them to get whatever shot they want.
Now here's Williams. Celtics passing it around. And he gets it to go. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Dinwiddie kicks to Hardaway. Powell sets a screen for Hardaway. Lobbed up there for Powell. Hardaway finds Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Kleba. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Celtics trail by 9. White the pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't have a question.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
Line, Derek White. At the line with 1 shot.
And that one falls for White. Some changes for Boston. Griffin's checked in for Grant Williams. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Dallas also making some changes. Wood, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Josh Green subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Griffin's shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dinwiddie kicks to Kleba. Dinwiddie passes to Kleba. The pass to Dinwiddie. Now Bullock to the middle. That shot off. Good D by Williams. Inside. Nifty move. And Griffin with the layup. Now just a 2-point Dallas lead.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see. He was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Now here's Kleba. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Bullock. And nothing is falling for him right now. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside for Griffin for the lead. For the tie. The shot comes out, and the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Green. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. There's a screen. Kleba, the pass to Bullock. Good D by Williams. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Mavericks lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Dallas, they've got JaVale McGee. Christian Wood is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Smart passes to Horford. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Right wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Wood. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Can you believe that Christian Wood went undrafted? Here's a guy that has the size, the shooting, the defense, everything NBA teams want.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for JaVale McGee. And Doncic is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Finney-Smith. Wood kicks to Doncic. Second chance effort. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Monday, they'll take on Karl-Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together. They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Outside Tatum. Back to Brogdon. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum passes to Smart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there. Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Mavericks leading by 3. Now Doncic. Wood a screen on Brogdon. Doncic against Brogdon. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Brown. To the middle. Here's Wood. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Dwight Powell's checked in for Wood.
Substitution, Dwight Powell.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Brogdon. Here's Smart. That shot is off. Nice D from Doncic. To the paint. And the dunk by Powell.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Horford. Stolen by Bullock. Smart against Doncic. From 12 feet out. The rebound by the Celtics. Doncic with the steal. To the inside. Powell. That's good. Powell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And there's the feed to Brown. Powell with the steal. Doncic against Smart. Now here's Doncic, guarded closely. Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Brown. A beautiful reverse layup.
Using his athleticism on the boards, gotta put a body on Brown or this will happen.
Smart against Doncic. Passes it to Finney-Smith. To the left side wing. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
White, he's checked in for Boston. And Dallas with a change here too. Dinwiddie's checked in to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Finney-Smith, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 8-point game. Tatum draws the double. It's Brown on the wing. Doncic with the steal. The pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks it to Doncic. With the drive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Dallas.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Luka Doncic.
And I loved his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
They need this. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Horford.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win and took care of it.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting.
They go.
All right, to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.